guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another one of my videos today. So today is Spiritual Book Club August, and I am really excited to share with you today the book that I have been reading over the last month and the book I plan to read over August/September too. So as always, please do let me know your book recommendations in the comments box down below, because this really helps me to find new inspiration of books to feature in the Spiritual Book Club, and hopefully anything I recommend, obviously, or what anybody else recommends, can help you as well. So as always, everything I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description box down below for quick, easy access and links to have a look at these great books too. So over the last month, I have been reading my lovely friend Sahara's book, Eat, Feel Fresh. So she kindly sent me this as it was the official launch in the UK of Eat, Feel Fresh. So I was so excited to get my hands on it and learn all about our doshas, about Ayurveda, and you know, as I said in last month's video when I briefly mentioned this book, I did a podcast with Sahara as well. So if Ayurveda tickles your fancy or you want to learn more, there is a fantastic podcast over on my Spiritual Queens Badass podcast for you to go and have a listen to also. So what I really loved about this book is it was a nice easy read because it had beautiful pictures in, like the kind of different topics were short but sweet but really informative. And also the recipes were really easy to follow, and just it was a very easy read, which I actually really enjoyed, because I think I'm so used to reading like really in-depth self-help books with like, you know, just really poetic writing and like really in-depth deep stuff. It was actually really nice to mix it up and have a little bit more of a light-hearted book, shall we say, and just have more fun with it, especially like it's more of an interactive book is what I would say. So as I mentioned before, the pictures throughout are just absolutely stunning. Like, to be honest, I just enjoyed looking at all the pictures. Like, I was just looking at them like, I love this is so good. And the colours throughout are so beautiful and really like chakra themed. That's what I really feel, you know, like they're all kind of flowing in with the chakras. What other photo can I show you which looks good? Well, I can show you all the food photos. The chakra soups look my favourite. I definitely want to try these because the colours look insane. But yeah, the first half of the book is mainly based on learning about Ayurveda, so how Ayurveda, you can modernise it now in kind of Western culture. Obviously what a dosha is, like whether you're a Pitta, Vata or Kapha. And I worked out that I'm definitely more Pitta Vata mix. So that's really helped me to learn like what foods I should really kind of be working with in the kitchen, what foods would obviously complement my doshas, and how your kind of energy can translate into food as well, which is really fascinating to learn. So I always love, you know, learning new things, and you know, there was a great section on chakras as well in here. So it was just really nice to just refresh some knowledge, learn new things, and learn how I can kind of mix energy into my cooking, and obviously a brand new way of cooking. So I will be honest, I have not had time to go down to the health food store and get a lot of these ingredients to try stuff, but I have a whole list of things I want to try with a shopping list. So it is my goal over the next month to actually get in the kitchen and cooking. Now I'm understanding it, now I'm kind of like wanting to work with more stuff, just because it's been a mental month. So September is a lot quieter for me, praise the Lord. So I'm really excited to like get in the kitchen, try these things out, and just, yeah, like work with my energy more and learn how like food can work with our doshas and help our bodily issues as well. Like it's really good for, you know, if you've got bloatedness or anything like that, Ayurveda can be really good for helping with kind of things like that as well. So altogether, it's a really good book. I'd highly recommend it to anybody who is a food fanatic like me and you want to get experimenting in the kitchen, and you want to try Ayurveda as well. So the majority of the book is the cookbook, full of, you know, all sorts of things, drinks, food, snacks. Well, I say snacks, but you know, healthy snacks. Breakfast things, you know, lunch ideas, dinner ideas, sweet ideas if you want to do baking instead. So there it's literally the complete guide of drinks, food, everything. So let me know if you've read this, let me know your thoughts, and I'm really excited for Sahara's next book. So the book I plan to read over August/September is The Book of the Moon, A Guide to Our Closest Neighbour by Dr. Maggie Aderin Pocock. Hope I said that name right. It's a very difficult name to pronounce. So I've loved the cover. When I saw this in the works, so it's £4 in the works, down from about £10.99. I was like, hell yes, here for the bargains. Thank you, universe. I was absolutely drawn to the book, of course. But what really fascinated me is it was in the spiritual section, but it's actually not a spiritual book. It's a very factual book about the moon. Now, I love astrology, I love moonology, I love all things like that. So I like learning about the moon really fascinates me. So this is actually like an educational book all about the moon, how, you know, like how blue moons happen, how the moon cycles happen. So not necessarily spiritual or what they could do for us spiritually, actually really like scientific approach of how we perceive the moon, for example, you know, how to read the moon, the phases, what they all mean, you know, just basically like there's lots of like little diagrams and stuff in here of how the moon orbits around the sun, current missions to the moon in the last 10 years. So I just thought this would be like a really interesting book just to like actually learn like the scientific approach. Like I always used to love NASA as a child. I always used to be fascinated by moon landings and like going into space and stuff. So I think it would just be like a nice read to actually learn the science behind the moon, the science behind the moon rituals I actually do, and how the moon works and how the moon affects us, how it affects water. I just thought it'd be like quite a different approach of moonology and learning about it, because obviously I've read all the great books, I do all my moon practices, so I thought it would just be nice to learn some more scientific facts. So there you have it, guys. There are the books that I have been reading this month and what I plan to read over the next month. So let me know what you're reading currently, what books have you been enjoying, and let me know if you're following along with the book club as well, and if you've read any of the books that I have recommended. Also in the description box I have my Amazon book recommendations, which is a full list of every book I have ever mentioned in this spiritual book club playlist. So every book is on there, like every book I recommend, every spiritual book. So if you want just like a really easy kind of guide or list, that is there for you in the description box, as long as individual links to Sahara's book and the moon book as well. So before we go, I thought I'd share some exciting news with you guys, that my 2020 Law of Attraction calendars are here. Yes! I'm going to be doing a video of this soon, like a full in-depth kind of look at it and explanation, because quite a few of you said that, well, requested videos of actually looking at my entire merchandise range and like looking at things, how you use them. And I thought, you know what, I kind of thought that may be boring for people because you've seen me mention stuff, but so many of you asked for it, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to obviously include that in this video, but I thought I would just show you obviously a quick look of, you know, what they look like, because these sell out so quickly every year. I only do them limited edition because obviously they're time restrictive being a calendar. And this is my 3rd year doing them. Like, can we just appreciate where the heck 3 years has gone? So this is the 3rd calendar I have done. I think it's my favorite, if I'm honest. I'm not gonna lie. Am I allowed to have a favorite? I'm gonna choose a favorite. I think I just love the design, so I designed this all myself. Well, not the graphics, just to clarify, I wish I was that good at art. So basically I put it all together. I put the art together, I bring it together as such. So complete in the calendar is obviously a 12-month, it's A4, you've got a little hook at the top as well to hang it on the wall. It's got affirmations and top tips at the bottom of each month. It's full of holidays, moon cycles, and affirmations. So you'll be able to see when it's the new moon, full moon, it's all on there every month, as well as obviously positive affirmations and quotes, beautiful images, and affirmations and top tips at the bottom. So I just thought I'd show you quickly another page. This is February's. I just love this, it's so good. Anyway, the link is down below if you want to obviously go check out the calendar. They're £10, and like I said, they are limited edition, so make sure to get one soon if you want to, just because these do suddenly just fly. I only launched these a week ago and I've already sold 30% of them, which is just mind-blowing. So thank you so much, guys, for all your love and support. And it was just so nice to like see your comments of saying, you know, this is my 3rd calendar now. Like, it just, I think because it was my first product I ever launched of my merchandise range 3 years ago, obviously it always holds a place in my heart, and I always enjoy doing these each year. And I think it's just special because it's my first little baby, although this is the third first baby. I think, you know, when it's kind of at the start of something beautiful that has now got oracle cards, planners and everything, law of attraction wise, you know, just seeing your kind of initial work is just always sentimental. And let me know if you've got your calendar already as well. Let me know your thoughts and how you are finding it. Anyway, thank you so much guys for watching this video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below of what you're reading and what you thought of the books that I featured this month, because I reply to them all. And don't forget you can join my free Law of Attraction support group, which is over on Facebook. The link is down below, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things law of attraction and spirituality. I hope you have a great week, whatever you are up to, and I will see you in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love, guys.